Hey guys, what's up today? This is Dalsu. Time for your daily dose of Banished. Colonial Charter. Having a good time with it. Haven't even scratched the surface of all the new stuff. I'd like to scratch the surface at some point in the future, but right now I'm just getting the bare bones in place, getting my foundations laid, getting the groundwork done, whatever euphemism you want to use. It's all the same thing. I actually was thinking about maybe trying to upgrade a few of my houses. They're so expensive to upgrade, though. It says some resources of the existing building will be reclaimed, but I guess we really can't do that until we've got at least a quarry up, because it's going to require so much stone, and there's not really any stone left around. And there are bits and bobs, or however you want to describe it, little bitty cairns of stone scattered around the map. Especially over here in this new place. I think this is a good opportunity to get some stone right here, because all around this stockpile, which we've gotten set up, there are stone areas. So let's go ahead and do that. From there, we're really going to have to think about a quarry. That's too much we've already gotten set aside. We really can't do that much. Wish our forester would kind of pick up speed a little bit. It's a little bit slow. 172 logs per season is not bad, really, all things considered. But it's not going to keep us in firewood if we keep trading it away at the rate that we have been doing. Last episode we picked out some seeds that we wanted. And as soon as we get our town hall, we'll be able to start kind of collecting them all. We'll be able to see what we have and what we don't have, and we won't have to just plant cucumbers all the time. Not that I have anything against cucumbers. Cucumbers are pretty great. But a man cannot live on cucumbers alone. We probably need a second sawmill. We should just go ahead and get it done. Get it out of the way. Because that's going to be the window to a quarry and a mine, and also these rather nice buildings. This is a chapel, this is a town hall. So, that being said, let's do our second sawmill. And I guess we could do it just right next to this one, but I think it would look a little bit better. This road actually kind of dead ends right there. So if we put it here, then that road is going to completely dead end. Except for it'll be able to go around. No. I'm wrong. Okay, so the road actually goes through this little under what would you call that? A nave? I don't even know what you would call that. Okay, I'm not even going to try with the architectural mumbo-jumbo. So, we'll just go ahead and do it like this. Knowing that we have a road running alongside of us, and we can also branch out with a little bit of a road right here for more industrial goodies. And I like it because it's right next to a stockpile and centrally located in our industry district. So this is just requires logs. Not a big deal at all. We can get logs all day long, either from our forester or from our own device of just cutting the trees down. They do regrow, so it's very easy to kind of get your laborers to scrounge up some logs for you. But right now, our laborers are going to be busy for quite a while with all this stone, so we'll kind of have to lay back and see what happens. It will take a little while before our laborers are even able to deliver that, I would think, seeing as how they're all doing other things right now, and we only have 2 of them, and our food is not even capped. In fact, our food is getting a little bit low, but it is about time for harvest. Summer, so fall is when the harvest happens. Also, we should be producing some chicken now. Yeah, we produced 8 chicken last season. We should produce even more this season, obviously. We're doing lots of feathers, some eggs. We're not too far away from having a nice bison to slaughter. That's going to be great. Although these are really small. I wonder what else it'll produce, if anything. Leather, I would think. But, you know, I'm often wrong about things. So, is there anything else that we might trade away? don't know. We'll have to kind of consult our stockpiles and see if there's anything we could get rid of. There's not a whole lot in this storage barn. I guess that's mostly a result of things being moved over to here. Yeah, that does distribute things quite nicely. It does so by stealing all of our shit and bringing it down here. So I'm thinking we probably need our own version of this up there, just because it takes a little bit of everything and makes sure it stays in stock, whereas the barn doesn't go out and do that at all. Hopefully this place will get full and then it'll shift some of it. Anyway, we're going to have cucumbers there for sure, but say that these people want a certain something. Say that they want some fruit in their lives. Well, if there's no fruit being delivered to this barn, then these people are just shit out of luck. You need a market to make damn sure that the berries or whatnot are there. So I can see now that that is a really good reason to have a barn, even in your original area. I was wondering why you might have a market. Sorry, not a farm. Did I say farm? The reason why you might have a market in your original area. Collect edible food only. Collect food, tools, clothing, materials, and fuel. What's the difference? There's no difference between a rural and a small. A central market would be where it's at, I think, and that would be really great right here. We could actually do that. That requires a lot of lumber as well. Let's go ahead and do it, and then we're going to pause it right away, just like we did with the other things, because then we'll be able to just do housing all around it, as long as we're outside of the circle, and we can always destroy these things later on. But yeah, that's going to be nice. We can even do housing up here. This is going to give us a wide range. So I like that. Scutus was born. Okay. Last time I got a laborer was late summer. That was fairly recent. 3 laborers and 3 builders. We actually got our second sawmill up that fast, huh? That is amazing. I was not expecting it to come that fast. We'll go off this way with this one and this way with this one, just to make sure we've got plenty of area for expansion. You're going to do just straight lumber. You're going to do firewood. Alright? Good plan, I think. And we're back up to our food cap, which I think we really need to raise, because we got like down to the 2000s that time. Let's raise it up, and that way we'll have a little bit of a bigger stockpile. This bone meal and these feathers should be traded away. Why are they not being traded away? I guess the guy is kind of busy. Where is he? Getting something to eat. Well, you should be carrying the bone meal. Yeah, you are. Okay. Deal. And the feathers. I suppose we could take even more feathers if we wanted to. We're not using the feathers for anything right now. And we're not using the bone meal for anything right now. So, why don't you grab what you can. Yeah, no citizens. I forgot to hire somebody for you. Go ahead and hire somebody. Like I closed the menu again for the 100th time in my Banished history. I don't like that one. I like this one. No, I don't like that one either. Where's the one I always use? There we go. Alright, so we have a sawmill for firewood and a sawmill for lumber. Keeping them stocked with logs is another issue entirely. We're going to, in fact, need our laborers to go about cutting down some more trees here relatively soon. We have a trader. Let's see what he's got for us. Beef cows. Those would be nice. They also provide milk, don't they? Or does the fact that they're called beef cows mean that they only provide beef? I'm going to pass on this for right now. I would like some sheep, I think, because sheep will allow us to have wool. Ducks are very good for feathers. Deer are good for leather. Leghorns. I mean, we already have just straight chickens. So, you know what? We're just gonna pass. We don't need anything right now. We're all set. It is good to go about kind of collecting the things as they come up, because other times they won't come up. So, but at the same time, we can't be trading away our firewood every 30 seconds or whatever. You know, we're gonna run out. So, all things being finite, we probably should be a little conservative at this point. And we're going to work on mainly getting some new logs in stock. Looks like we've really helped out our stone situation quite a bit and still are going at it. So we won't queue anything else up right now, as we want our laborers to be able to do whatever other jobs have kind of piled up. I think I queued up a little bit too much. I hate to see the laborers just stuck on this one job for so long. But it looks like we have set ourselves up with a pretty nice stockpile of stone. And that just makes things easier, because we'll be able to build, you know. Everything requires stone. Everything that you build requires stone. This is not paused, actually. Let's pause that again. He's using all of our lumber. It's like we're capped out on firewood. So, I guess I'll let him stay capped out. I could switch him to lumber as well, but then I know I'll forget to turn it back on. There's just too many things to remember to have to worry about that. Although, I guess it would make sense. Let's just do lumber. We'll do lumber in both. Just get as much lumber as we can set aside. Still not seeing any in my stockpiles, though. Yeah, we're up at our food cap, so I'm probably going to take this opportunity to grab some more trees. That would be super useful if you could give me these trees. Yeah. I'll leave you guys to that. We have 7 laborers now, and it's about time for some more housing. I like the idea of having some housing on this side of the road too, you know, for all these industries and whatnot. But this is probably going to be my main cluster of housing in here, at least for right now. So, to do more housing or not? Where are we at? Schoolhouse is fine. Cemetery's fine. Do we want to maybe... Yeah, I say we get some more housing. This is going to be our area. So let's see how we're going to set this up. I'm thinking like this. If it's got arrows, you can actually put a road through it, from what I understand. So that fits quite nicely. Not perfectly, but good enough, I'd say. Yeah, we'll do like that. We'll have opportunity to maybe put some trees and stuff. By the way, we had this little space in here which we were trying to beautify, and it looks a little half-assed right now. Planter bases. Requires bone meal to build. Interesting. Bushes seem a little bit boring. Flowers are also a bit boring. Later on we could get statues. But for right now, it might be nice to just put, you know, like a little small cart. And, oh, I don't know, an outhouse. A privy might look kind of cool back here against this building. Yeah. Those things look cool. Put a scarecrow in one of these one of these farms. Yeah, I guess if you do it this way, you can put it right in the middle of the field. Huh. That ought to look kind of cool. We'll have to wait until we get some reeds built up, because we did tell a lot of the reeds to come over here. But that's fine. Yeah, we told them to stockpile 100 reeds. Don't do that. Use the reeds. They're worthless anyway. They're only worth 100 trade value, so if you can use them, then use them. Alright, all of our new houses popped up rather quickly. That's nice. And this will be a great area for housing. The privy is being constructed. That's a very important essential building. And the wooden cart. That's very important. That was quite good over in the industrial section. Very appropriate. We have a new trader. And what does he have? Just sheep. Okay, I did order sheep. And I do want sheep. But, you know, it's not super important to me right at the moment. I suppose we could go ahead and... Let's wait. We really have too much going on. I know I told you to bring them, and I do want them. But right now, it's not really crucial. Although we could improve our... Yeah, we could improve our coats. Okay, let's buy the sheep. We owe it to our citizens to improve the coats. So let's start off with our herbs, because that's what we need the least. And then rough tools is worth 80. Bone meal we don't have very much. No, we do have some. Yeah, bone meal's worth a little bit. Feathers are worth a little bit. No, I had 60 feathers. Yeah, okay. And of course, the gold gilder's worth what it's worth. Let's, sorry. I wish it would let you just take one off. Too much math. That's going to be 800, right? That's enough for... No? Okay, I thought that 800 was what they were wanting. Fine, so I have to do 300 wood to 200 wood, 100 wood. Yeah, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Or, yeah. Alright. Let's trade for these 2 sheep, and we will build a pasture, for a paddock, or whatever you want to call it, for these sheep almost right away. I guess we'll start building back. And we're going to have it kind of right here. I'd like a fence around it. $11 by 11. Looking good. That's going to take a little while. 40 wood, which we seem to have. So, no problem there. I am going to turn this guy back on to firewood because we are a little bit diminished in what we have in our stores. I'm glad that we got the sheep. I'm glad that we're going to have wool. We're going to be able to upgrade a little bit. And then we can use the leather we have, I guess, for cured leather, which I believe sells a lot, for a lot. But we need to go ahead and get our trade kind of up and running a little bit better. Like with normal trading post. I'd like to get an industry supplier. Charter company is willing to trade for many items. They will pack and exchange goods and return fees. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you need silver for that. A native trader trades items. I still don't get the native trader. I'm gonna have to try to see if I can figure that out this series. How are we doing now on our lumber? We are actually starting to have some lumber. Okay, so since we have our lumber all squared away, more or less, Do we want to start with this? I think the town hall is more important. Or do we want to build a quarry? Do we want to build a quarry down here? Seems like a good area for stone production. Or do we want to wait on the quarry since we seem to have plenty of stone at the moment? I think we probably wait on the quarry. I'm going to tell them, do the town hall. Alright, we're going to end the episode there. Look forward to having that town hall all ready when we next meet tomorrow at the same time. Thanks for watching. This has been Dalsu with Dalsu Plays. I hope to see you guys again. Thanks for watching.